Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now here's White. Outside Booker. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Yeah, great pass by Harper. Already the rookie showing some feel.
Hartenstein a screen. Puts it up. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Oh, putting his range to work. Holmgren is a threat at the arc. Believe that.
Now here's White. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
From deep, Holmgren. Three-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Booker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
I just love the ball movement.
It's Booker on the wing. To stop the run. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. White can't hit. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Vassell left side. There's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage throw.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Stolen by Vassell. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Washington. And here's the fast break. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's just outstanding work in transition. Green knowing where he needs to get to in these spots.
Hits a three-pointer. Vassell's got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Booker for 3. Three-pointer. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Booker showing the rim no mercy on that drive.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
It's a one-on-one situation. Deflects the pass. Green for 3. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Brooklyn making a switch here. And White has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Drummond with the screen. The 3, Booker. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From deep, Holmgren. Gordon pulls it in. Pass to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Harper. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter.
Brooklyn, 24.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Now here's Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Brooklyn trails by 3. Back to White. The 3 is up. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Green for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Holmgren. Drummond grabs the miss. And Brooklyn with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Knocks down the long J.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Vassell. The putback. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Harper. Banked it in off the glass. Harper's got 8.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
3 points.
Vassell's shot is good.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
There's the drive. Harper. Some solid defense from Drummond. Right side, Booker. Devin Booker gets it to go inside.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
To the right side. From behind the arc. And Chet Holmgren gets the 3. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzma. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, and this is the shot Kuzma wanted. He's put in the work to be consistent from the corners.
Booker no good. Fast break, here we go. And it's Green missing. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And here's Green from the arc. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Booker for 3. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Harper. It's hauled in by White. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
He drops it from range. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since. Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Vassell's shot is good.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And White has got the ball here for the Nets. Here's Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Hey, when Gordon is playing with confidence, Aaron is a handful for defenders. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Holmgren outside. He's still feeling it. The shot won't fall. Here's Hartenstein. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Brooklyn out in front, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Here's Harper. Holmgren outside. Pass to Harper. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And rejected.
And that's just fantastic work on the defensive end. Good to see Gordon come up big at the rim.
Brooklyn leading by 4. White looking it over. Pass to Vassell. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Harper misses.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Left side White. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on the second free throw.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Yeah, Holmgren looking unstoppable right now and showing you the entire offensive package he has.
Now here's White. Pass to Booker. From the arc. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. Here's Green. Going inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. For 3, Booker. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And it's Green off the drive. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
White with the steal. Jumps up. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Green for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If Jalen Green can hit 3-point shots consistently, he'll take his game to the next level.
Lets it fly from 18. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Green for 3. Gordon pulls it in. And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 1. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Pass to White. On target from range. White's got 5 points now in the quarter. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Back to Green. And they pick up 2. Green's got 9.
Tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Down low. Gordon.
Assisted by
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots.
Oh my goodness!
Wow! He is one of the elite scoring guards in our league, and we've come to expect these big nights from Booker.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here we go. Pass to Holmgren. Green. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Who poked away. Stolen by Vassell. To the paint. To the middle. Mitchell grabs a miss. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Holmgren inside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Holmgren's got 28.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Outside for Booker. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Your home team.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game.
50 seconds. Come on, fans. It's the
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Outside for Booker. To the inside. That one's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
The offensive rebound. Outside White. Clock at 6. Outside Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Outside, Green. From deep, Harper. Nails it from 3.
You can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
Drummond with the screen. Inside. And Drummond with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Pass to Vassell. Puts up a 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Josh Green. That one misses for Vassell.
And talk about...
Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside for Booker. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Harper. The quick look, no good that time. Booker! No good from 3!
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Here's Booker. Fires the 3.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now Booker. Here's Gordon. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Big-time points from a big-time player. Aaron Gordon, ladies and gentlemen.
Stolen by Vassell. Booker on the take. Banks it home. Big shot.
When they need a bucket, Booker will go get one for them.
Green outside. .133 left to play in the fourth.
And Harper doesn't shy away from contact. He embraces any chance he gets to go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Outside White. There's the drive. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Drummond up top. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
And here's White. Oh, touches it off the glass.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Booker. He launches. Holmgren there for the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 4. Guys, your thoughts?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Booker! And so the home crowd